Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to this unbelievable squad builder with me, your boy FIFA 1 HD, where we're going to be putting together one hell of a team for only 200k. Now, it may be a little bit cheaper on Xbox, but it's around 200k on both platforms, and it is well worth going out and buying because these players in this team provide such solidarity for defending, but they're also very creative and will score you a ton of goals going forward, so you can win games and win games well and really enjoy FIFA with this team as I have done. If you do enjoy the squad, please remember to hammer the hell out of that like button, as that really helps me out. And also, if you are new to the channel, hit that subscribe button too. And if you have any questions about the team, about what sort of tactics I use with it, some of the players maybe on a more personal basis, then ask away in the comments below, as I'll be happy to answer every single one of you. So, jumping right into the video. And as you can see, we are starting off in goal with in-form Fabianski. Easily one of the best and most affordable goalkeepers, you know, because De Gea and Lloris are so expensive and so out of reach for most people, whereas this card is definitely achievable. And he comes with some really good stats. 83 diving, 88 handling are really good, 87 reflexes and 83 positioning, also some top stats on an 83 rated goalkeeper. And it's always nice to have an in-form, let's be fair. So he's never really let me down. He's made some cracking saves throughout FIFA for me, and he's also decent at distributing the ball. So overall, a pretty damn good choice in goal. At right back, we have the speed demon, that is Hector Bellerin. He covers the pitch so well, which is always good when you have right and left forwards, as there's a lot of space for your fullbacks to run into, and Bellerin does that really well, provides a good overlap, even gets a few goals along the way for himself, which is always nice. He's very good in defence, he covers the centre-backs well, great pace going forward and defending, a top choice for you to be using. I really enjoy him. I think he's well worth going out and buying, especially as he's not actually that expensive as some of the other players are. Definitely advise picking up Hector Bellerin. Now at centre-back, we have the pairing of Rudiger, and then we have Van Dijk. Now I'll start off by talking about Rudiger. While his defending and physicality aren't the most ridiculous OP stats compared with some of the other defensive options that you can use, I really enjoy using this card, and he feels much better and much higher rated than his card suggests. He is very reliable, he makes good tackles, he's in good areas, he's strong, he's pretty quick. Overall, a very tidy centre-back that delivers for me time and time again. Good in the air, good interceptions, very really good card in my opinion. But the best centre-back for me, one of the best centre-backs in the game at a gold base card level, is definitely Van Dijk. 73 pace is good, feels a little bit higher, can definitely keep up with some of the quicker strikers and wingers in the game. But where he really excels is his tall, strong demeanour that he just exudes, and he really bullies people off the ball very easily. He's very good in the air. He wins pretty much everything, whether it's from a corner, a goal kick, it doesn't matter. That guy is winning the ball in the air and he is heading it to a teammate. His defensive positioning, his tackling, slide and stand are all so good. Really enjoy using this card, and while he is more expensive than a fair few of the other players in his team, I highly recommend going out and using him, as he's very good, and he also pops up with a lot of goals from corners as well, because he's very good aerially in an attacking sense too. At left back, we have Danny Rose. A very strong backline, and Rose really complements that too. He's good with his physicality, he's got some really nice overall stats, both going forward with his pace, with his shooting, passing and dribbling, but also in defence with his defence and physicality. Very good, really reliable, and a top choice to use at left back. Now the central midfield is made up of these three players, and the first of which is Dembele. In the middle we have Dele Alli, and then completing the midfield we have Bakayoko. Now I'll start off by talking about Dembele, and what I love about this card is that he is Mr. All-Rounder. He is very good going forward and really good in defence as well. Great pace at 76, his shooting is decent. It's not the best stat for him on the card, but it's okay. He will pop up with some good long shots, some good goals. Even the close range finishing is pretty decent on this card, in fairness. His passing is neat and tidy. He can link up well with others and create chances. His dribbling is top notch, very good with the ball at his feet, able to go past people and keep that close control very close indeed. His defense and physicality are exceptional. So strong. The strength this card has is unreal. He just bullies people off the ball. He holds it and shields it very well too. And overall, it's just a great way of winning the ball back and then carrying it forward and letting the more attacking players play. Dele Alli is definitely one of those attacking players. I have him set to stay forward and to really get involved with the attacks, as you will see later when we look at the player instructions. But what I love about this card is that he is good at a bit of everything, but definitely that shooting at 80 is unreal. That's better than a lot of gold strikers that are pretty decent. So 80 shooting, and with the right chemistry card applied to him like I have, you can really maximise that. And if you get him into forward positions, he will end up scoring you an awful lot of goals. His passing is okay. It's nothing ridiculous. I've used a lot better players like Ericsson, even Santi Cazorla, David Silva, etc. All with much better passing. But Ali can definitely rack up a fair few assists. He will do that for you. He will score you a lot of goals. He's really confident and comfortable with the ball at his feet. And he can throw in a tackle or two, which is always good in a midfield three. We finish up with the midfield with Bakayoko, who I absolutely love. He is my new Kante. He is different to Kante in a lot of ways, but basically that player that fits into so many squads, super reliable, always making really good tackles, winning the ball back and just using his strength. That is what he does so well. So he's always a mainstay in my teams, no matter what sort of squad I'm using. I love this card to bits. He travels the pitch well. His 73 pace feels much higher, if I'm being honest, more like 75 to 77. His defense and physicality are top notch. Really reliable in this area. Very strong, great tackles, really solid interceptions as well. Him and Dembele win the ball back for the team time and time again, and like I said, allow those attacking players to really play. But he can also do a bit going forward himself. His passing and dribbling are okay, and his long shots aren't too shabby either, so he can definitely chip in with a goal or two, although for me he is definitely that defensive master who wins the ball back for the team. Moving on to the right forward position, and as you can see, we are now putting in Willian. Willian is a top player to be using in this game, and a relatively cheap player for how good he is. 88 pace is really nice, and it feels like 90 pace if I'm being honest. He is ridiculously quick, easy to get in behind, easy to link up with the others with his good passing at 81. Definitely can whip in some crosses too. His shooting at 76 feels a lot better. He's very reliable. He's very reliable with his finishing, and overall I just really enjoyed using him in an attacking sense. He's obviously got the skill moves as well, which is always nice at 4-star skills. Very good with his dribbling at 86. A really tidy player that will score you goals and create some for others. We move on now, and we see that the left forward position is filled with Son. Son is a ridiculous player in this game. I absolutely love him. 82 shooting is ridiculously overpowered. Very good. He can score all types of goals. He has scored screamers from outside the box for me. Lovely one-on-one finishes and some right scruffy goals too. It doesn't really matter if the chance presents itself to Son to shoot. He will more than likely finish, and he will finish with some right power in his shots because he is very good at scoring goals. Does that so well. He's got great pace. His dribbling is decent as well. Overall, a really good player to use in that left forward spot because he's got the pace to get him behind, and once he does, he will score you an absolute ton of goals, as will this guy. And we finish the team off with easily one of the most overpowered players in the game, and well worth picking up and using if you haven't, and that is Jamie Vardy. 91 pace, obviously, as with all Vardy cards, is unreal. So quick. He's also got the stamina to keep going well into the latter stages of the game, which can be a real advantage, especially in squad battles when the team are pushing for an equaliser or just to score some goals against you, and there's a bit more space. Vardy, with a lot of stamina still left over and the ridiculous pace, will exploit that time and time again and score some really good goals. He can score from anywhere, a bit like Son, some right powerful shots, but also some really nice scrappy, had to be there sort of finishes too. I find him very reliable, really strong, a good player for scoring a lot of goals, and overall just a player that will do what you want him to do, and that is get in behind and put the ball past the goalkeeper. So now we're going to check out the player instructions, and as you can see on Jamie Vardy we have stay central and get in behind. On both Willian and Son we just have get in behind. On Dele Alli we have get forward and conservative interceptions, but on Bakayoko we have aggressive interceptions and stay back while attacking. While on Dembele we only have aggressive interceptions. So now we're going to have a look quickly at the custom tactics, and as you can see our build-up play has a speed of 65, passing at 60, organised with the positioning, chance creation with the passing at 65, crossing at 30 as we are quite narrow with the right and left forwards, shooting at 70, defence with the pressure at 45, aggression at 50, team width at 40 and defensive line of cover. So that was the team in full, guys. I hope you really enjoyed watching this video, and I hope you found some good players that you can be using in your team, if not the whole team as it stands. If you did enjoy the video, please smack the head out of that like button, hit the subscribe if you are new to the channel, and peace.